Good morning, students. Today our topic is overview of database management system. Database management concepts. Database management system is DBMS. An example of a database. Database is nothing but a relational. Database schema is an example for the relational database. Data independence, architecture of DBMS, types of DBMS, basic DBMS types, retrieving and manipulating data, query processing, database views, data integrity, client-server architecture, knowledge-based services, and an area of artificial intelligence. These are the database management concepts today we are going to review. See, DBMS tasks. Managing large quantity of structured data, efficient retrieval and modification for the query processing and optimization, sharing the data to the multiple users and manipulate that data. The multiple users can use that data, controlling to access that data, maintaining the data integrity. An example for database is relational, that is relations means tables, attributes means columns, tuples rows. Example query, salesperson equal to Mary and price greater than 0. See, relation item, that is the relation is nothing but the table, that is the table name is item. Relation is a table supplies, like that. Relation sales, relation supplier. Have some of the records, the inventory relational database. Database schema. Example, relational name and types of attributes, addresses, indexing, statistics, authorizing rule to access data, etc. Data independence means separation of physical and logical data, particularly important for distributed systems. The mapping between them is provided by the schema. Architecture of the DBMS contains the three levels: external, conceptual, and internal schemas. The types of database. The data structure supported relational trees, network, and object. The types of services: high-level query language and programming primitive data types. The three-level data DBMS has database, internal schema, conceptual schema, external schema, and the user process. The internal schema is a level 1, the conceptual schema is in level 2, and the external schema is in level 3. Basic DBMS types: linear file, sequence of records with a fixed format, usually stored on single file. Limitation, single file. Example query, salesperson Mary and price greater than 100. Hierarchical structures, trees of records, one to many relations. Limitations is requires duplicating records, that is many to many relationship. Problems when updated. Retrieval requires knowledge the structure, limited data independence. Transferring the tree from top to bottom using a procedural language. Network structure, similar to the hierarchical database with the implementation of many to many relations. Relational structure, object-oriented structures. Objects, collection of data items and procedures and interactions between. It is really a new paradigm on special case of network structure. Separate implementation versus implementation on the top of DBMS. Relational structure is nothing but the relations, attributes, and tables. It contains the primary key, foreign key, and it has many of the advantages, that is many to many in relationship, high-level declarative query language. The example of the SQL query is given, that is select from where. That is select the item name from item, supplies and supplier are the table name. Where supplier.city equal to Troy using the AND command. Programming language interfaces including SQL queries in the code. Retrieving and manipulating the data, that is query processing. Parsing and validating a query data dictionary, a relation listing all relations and relations listing these attributes. Plan for computing the query. List of possible way to execute the query. Estimated cost for each example. For example, select item type, price from items, sales where salesman and the salesperson equal to Mary. Index, actually B tree index are used. Drawbacks, additional space and updating are the drawbacks. Indexing not all the relation. Estimating the cost for query, computing a query, size of relation, existing the size of the relation. Query optimization is used for finding the best plan, subset of tuples, projection and join operations. Static and dynamic operations are done in the retrieving and manipulating view. Database view, this is a simple database view, creating user defined subset of database, improving the user interface. Create view and then select item type, then select item type. Data integrity, integrity constraints, semantic conditions on the data, individual constraints on the data items, uniqueness of the primary keys, dependency between the relation. Concurrency control means steps in executing the query. Concurrent user of the database execute one query by another. Transaction, set of operations takes from one consistent state to another. And then deadlock detection algorithms and distributed execution programs are used in the concurrency control. Thank you.